What's going on, guys? So I've got a bit of a different unboxing for you guys today, and that is of an e-reader. Now I picked this one up on eBay for $50, and as you can see it's exactly what it's worth. There's no printing on the box or anything, which is strange and then not strange at the same time. You sort of expect that with cheap Chinese stuff. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with the unboxing. So as I said, there's nothing on the outside of the box on this, it's just all plain white. Very minimalist. As in the Wii U stuff as well is very minimalist as well. And on the top of it, we have a piece of foam. We can get rid of that. And then first up, we got these lovely little tabs. Looks very nice. And the ebook e-reader machine. It comes in this nice little leather case. Came with that for free. And underneath here, we've got a lovely foam tray. And then under here we have a few little extra things. We got a, looks like a mini USB cable. Looks about probably 50 centimeters, not very long. It's built down to a price. And we got some sort of knockoff iPhone headphones. They're 3-pole. This is for audiobooks. So this thing does play MP3s and stuff. You can load it up with a whole 100 songs or something, whatever fits on 2 gigabytes. And right on the bottom here we have an English and Chinese manual, and it just basically tells you how to set the device up, do some basic functions, you know. We don't really need a manual, do we? Nah. And that's all that's in the box. I think it was meant to come with an AC adapter, but they took that out for some weird reason. So yeah. Now moving on to the tablet. Comes in this lovely leather case with a little flap on it. I'm sure this thing will get dirty very quickly. And it sits upside down in the case, which is very weird. So yeah, and if you're wondering how it's held in there, I thought it was held in with glue. I had a quick look at this before I unboxed it. I thought it was held in with glue, and that was being really strange, but it's just little magnets on the back here. But we'll get to that in a minute. So here's the screen. It's a lovely e-ink screen, and what I find fascinating about e-ink screens is that you can sort of burn an image into them when they're turned off or low power or whatever. And as you can see here, it says world of e-book reading. E-book has been turned off. Please turn on to read. I can already read. I don't need it to turn on so I can read things. Professional e-book manufacturer. Doesn't even have a manufacturer name. I think when you rebrand these, you're meant to put your own name there. The model of this is actually the same as the iRiver ebook reader that came out a while ago. I don't know how popular iRiver are, just know about them anyway. Which makes it strange because the iRiver version, it looks nothing like this. I think they just stole that model number to try and get some clicks on Google. And then along the side here we have a 3-character sort of text style input thing, like on a phone, vertically. The buttons feel kind of, some of them feel nice and clicky, other ones feel like really set in and like squashed down and stuff, you know. But, you know, as I said, it's built to a price. And we have a mark button, probably to mark your page or whatever. And then here on the bottom we have a zoom and unzoom button, if you want to zoom in on the words and things. Return button to go back. This looks like a 8-way pot switch or whatever. 8-way or 6? I think it's 6. And it clicks in the middle too. And we have this button here. I don't know what it does. I think that's to change pages or return. I don't know. And then we have a portrait and landscape. Okay, so moving on the back here, we have 2 magnets which hold it into the case, and they're just like, got some blue stuff on them, kept nice and shiny. They're stainless steely looking, quite nice, quite nice. And then on the back here we just have some useless information, power source, 3.7 lithium polymer battery. This supposedly has like a 1 billion year battery life or whatever, because it uses hardly any current, like all the other ebook readers. Or you can supply it externally. It uses 5 volts at 1 amp over the USB cable, obviously, and it has 2 gigabytes of internal memory. Now that's pretty neat. Usually cheap Chinese stuff has no memory at all, so they gave us a free 2 gigabytes. and what looks like two little speakers on the back. One screw holding it together, and we'll move along to the top here. I think that's going to be, no, it's the wrong way up. Okay, so on the side here we have two, what looks like LEDs for something, probably for like sleep or low power or charging or whatever. One 3.5mm headphone jack for your MP3s and things, and then here we have the USB jack for charging. Unused ports, presumably either a second SD port or maybe even a 3G port if you could get a 3G modem into this thing, which I doubt. And then we have the power and hold button, so you can put it on hold so you don't accidentally lose your page or whatever, or you can turn it on. It's flat at the moment, so I'll have to charge this up before looking at it. And then on the bottom here we have, strangely enough, we have a microphone port. I don't know what that's for. Probably for like, you could like do some secret spy stuff with it or something. And then TF SD card port for micro SD cards, and a reset button. So presumably this thing freezes a lot. I'm not sure. So I'm going to pop this on the charger now and charge it up, and we'll have a look at how it works. Be back in a minute. Okay, so I've put it on the charger for about a minute, and it came up with this cool little screen. It says, charging, please press these keys to log in. Return. Good English, yes. So press the return key, waiting. Looks like it's, oh, that's actually pretty quick, faster than I thought. I didn't see what that message said. Warning, no TF card. Warning, you may die. Alright, so here's the main menu, and we have continue reading, books, audio, so you could do that, or pictures. Yeah, I don't think this would be very good to look at pictures on. Hey, look at this monochrome picture of my dog. Hello, monochrome dog. And then we go down, 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 down. And we have settings, user guide, switch to flash. Okay, I think that's to switch between the internal memory and the external memory. Okay, so what we'll do here is we're just going to setting, not settings, just settings. So Huawei has one option. Please insert the, what's it say? Please insert the TF card or SD which, what's it say? To flash disk. I don't understand. What's this button do? Nothing? Return. Okay, it looks like it needs an SD card, so yeah. Switch to flash. Ah, here we go. That's what it means. Flash is in flash storage. Okay. Okay, now we're in settings. Aha! Disk size. And I love how it steals the, you can't really tell, but it steals the logo for the hard drive from OS X and Linux. Information. Okay. Lovely. Device info 00000000. Lovely. Software 2.3. Yeah, that's interesting. They actually have software updates for this thing. Nice. Disk size. So what have we got? We got 1.6 gigabytes free. So assumingly the operating system takes up a fair chunk of that, which it's weird. Restore. What's this say? Format flash card. Connect flash to PC. Connect TF card to PC. Okay. Timing shutdown and language. You know, pretty basic options here. User guide. What's in there? Waiting. Are you waiting or am I waiting? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so this will give us a sort of idea of what the screen looks like when you're reading. And it looks quite nice. I've still got the protective film on this thing. Actually, I'll pull that off. So the cool thing about e-ink is it actually looks like you're reading a piece of paper. And it won't make you wish that you didn't have eyeballs. Which is lovely. Okay, so get that nice and close so you guys can see it. So we have cautions, enclosures, features of electronic book, function overview, structure of machine. It's like some weird pulp fiction novel thing. Okay, so how do we use this? I think we just assumably just go across. Across or down? Down. Ah, there we go. So it's kind of slow at loading pages, but that doesn't really matter if you're reading, unless you're reading at like Superman speed. The product is Precise Electronic One. Yeah, this is really bad English. Please pay special attention in daily use. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the screen has a very nice viewing angle on it, as you can probably tell. And it is just like reading a piece of paper. Like, it's not like an LCD where it's glaring at you from the depths of hell. It's, yeah, very nice. And then we have, let's try these volume buttons. What do they do? Nothing? Alright. Get that back in focus. Alright, I'm going to zoom in. It's going to take up all its memory. Ah. Nice. How zoomed in can I go? Waiting even more. That's actually quite easy to read. Oh, come back. So you can zoom in twice, which is enough to read. But it is extremely slow. Not just the refresh rate on the screen, like the actual operating system is slow. But I guess that doesn't really matter with books because, you know, you don't really, you know, do much with them. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this review and unboxing thingamajig, please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hi guys, thanks for watching my video. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, it really helps me out. Also, you can find me on Twitter and on my website. I'll put the links in the description. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video.